It's Tech Lid, and we're bullish. The stampede is coming, baby. In this video, we will be taking a look at Sundial Grower stock, the ticker symbol SNDL. We're going to take a look here briefly at an Investor Place article. As always, I'm not going to read the entire article. You can come and do that in its entirety. The headliner reads, "Clever deal highlights a new strategy for Sundial growers." SNDL stock has hope as its financing arm starts to make deals. So look, basically the beginning of the article, it's just telling you how things have not been so great for SNDL. There hasn't really been big moves of upside in terms of price. Things are kind of falling off, and it mentions how in February it was about $4. You guys already know all that stuff with SNDL, how it fell from $4 and where we are right now. Just kind of stagnant, up and down, up and down. So a company in transition, right? They're talking about how Sundial is trying to turn things back around, and it does indeed mention this new deal that they have in place. It has a deal in place with Clever Leaves. So check this out. Not too long ago, Sundial set up a financing arm to lend to other cannabis companies. Recently, it announced a deal with Clever Leaves, which is a stock, by the way. You could check out their ticker symbol right here, CLVR. An affiliate of Sundial is lending Clever $25 million at a 5% interest rate. However, this loan is also convertible into CLVR stock, which was at $13.50 per share. Thus, if Clever Leaves stocks blast off, right, it currently trades at $10. Sundial would earn a major capital growth gain, right, on its investment while collecting interest in the interim. Look, there's a lot to like about Clever Leaves. The company is a global marijuana producer focused on cultivation in the nation of Colombia. Colombia has already proven itself as an agricultural export leader. Fly into the Medellin airport and you'll see greenhouses on all sides as you approach the runway. These greenhouses produce fresh flowers to be exported for events such as weddings and funerals, etc. Marijuana is a natural addition to Colombia's leading position in this type of agriculture. Colombia's climate is conducive to marijuana, and labor costs are much lower in North America. So look, basically Sundial, by funding Clever, is doing something unique for most marijuana companies. Instead of taking the risk on growing marijuana itself in this venture, it is setting up a royalty type stream. It gets interest from Clever Leaves at that firm as that firm commercializes its operations. And if Clever succeeds in a big way, Sundial gets to participate in the equity upside. This is a tried and true model in the gold mining industry, where royalty companies lend capital to fund the new mines and participate in the gains if the project really takes off. So basically, the important thing about this article, in my opinion, is how Sundial is doing things differently now. Yes, they're pretty much putting a bet on Clever Leaves and seeing if Clever Leaves itself can grow. If Clever Leaves grows and has upside, that means the SNDL is also going to have upside. Yes, the upside is not going to be massive. Of course, Clever Leaves going up and succeeding a bit, it's not going to mean that SNDL is immediately going to blast off. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience. I know that a lot of SNDL investors are impatient, but patience is the key. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Always make sure to do your own due diligence and research when you invest in any type of market. When you do the research and you do the homework, you will come out winning. Bank on it. So yeah, this last part of the article, it just mentions how things are being done differently by Sundial growers. And this is what I'm saying. Sundial is banking on another company, but on top of that, it's not something that's being done stupidly. As you read in the article, it talks about Colombia and how Colombia already has all of these things in place. So at the end of the day, this is kind of low risk for SNDL. This thing more than likely will succeed, which will lead to capital for SNDL. But take a look at this as well. The business model is changing. We talk about this here all the time. Good news, positive catalyst. That is what is ultimately going to lead to that price rise in SNDL, along with legalization in the United States, and all of these factors that are just going to come tumbling into one. It's like that big pot of gumbo. Everything's going to be in there. Put in all the ingredients, and then you're going to eat deliciously from all them ingredients in that pot. That pot is going to be hot and burning, baby. Let's take a look at SNDL stock over the course of the last 5 days. It is up only 3.7%, 3.07% in the last 5 days, which is actually only good for 2 cents. But for my traders here, take a look at this. SNDL was at 77 cents and went as high as 88 cents. I think maybe a bit higher. Okay, 88 cents is what we have there. But, people, I always say this, SNDL under $1, you gotta get it, because there's different price points where you could make profit, especially if you're in it for a quick swing trade. Let's do math here. 77 cents to 88 cents. That's an 11-cent profit right there. Yes, you may not have got in at exactly those numbers, but around 8 to 9 cents of profit. Why not take it? SNDL is so cheap right now that if you have a lot of money invested in this, that's a quick $50, $100, $200 just by trading this a few cents. There's always those people that are wary. You know what? It's at 83 cents right now. It might go down to 79 cents, 75, yada, yada, yada. The truth is, yes, nobody wants to lose money. But if you have $1,000, $2,000, don't just throw it in there at once. If you're going to buy now, put half of that in. Wait for the rise up. If it comes back down, you throw in that other half, because once it goes back, maybe you could get out of your play, make your money, and leave the rest of it in there to ride that back up. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be smart. You gotta have strategies. You can't go into this blindly. This is a chart from the last 5 days here. Certain support levels here on the red, and then the resistance in the green. SNDL, right? 78 cents. That was the first support level for the week. I didn't go all the way down to 77-ish cents because that was all in the course of a day. I'm trying more to get what we had on different days of the week as the support price. Then we have the second support price up here that I have at 84 cents. And then that resistance that was blasting at 88 cents. Right now we're at 83, so we're actually a little bit under that second support line. So we could come down back to 78 cents. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to put all your money in the basket at one time. If you have money to play with, get in between the two zones and ride it up. Look, not everybody is a trader. I understand that and I get that. But that's why these fundamentals are happening, these catalysts with that article about clever leaves. If you're diamond hands, if you're in it for the long haul, this does not affect you. But I'm just speaking to those right here who make trade fluctuations. They get in, they get out, get some quick money. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with you people. At the end of the day, everybody is in it to win it. Taking short-term losses, it's a part of the game. But you also take many short-term wins as well, which equates over time to long-term success. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. It's all good. It's a free country. I'm here for you guys at the end of the day regardless. If you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing to the channel so that we could have more eyes seen on these videos. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay notified, informed, and up to date. Until the next time, peace and love to the Tech Lid Legion.